have you ever had online classes?
Yeah, during the pandemic, I did.
Okay, so I have some questions for you about online classes. Let's start with the first question is how has the shift to online classes changed the way you connect with others? For example, teacher, classmates, or students.
I couldn't get the question. Could you repeat it, please?
The shifts to online classes change the way you connect with others.
Oh, the shift, like, okay.
The change to online classes.
Yeah, of course, it make a very difficult difference as I am someone who prefers to have face-to-face conversations in order to look at people's faces or expressions instead of only hearing or listening to their voices.
Yes, you don't interact a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so let's pass to the second one is in what ways has motivation, learn or teach, been affected by the online environment?
Well, it really made a huge difference in a bad way because I have known people who have lost their confidence to talk in front of someone they are starting to know, like meeting to someone, and I think motivation was affected in a bad way.
Okay, so the third one is what aspect of communication feel lost or weakened in virtual interactions compared to face-to-face classes?
What aspect of motivation?
Communication.
Communication.
Yes.
Well, as I mentioned, like they become a little bit more nervous of fronting face-to-face conversations.
Yes.
They lost confidence while expressing themselves, and instead of saying with their mouth, they prefer to write it in order to not offend anyone and start to overthink a lot.
Okay, yes. It's like they being more shy.
Yeah,
Yes.
like more shy. of
Okay,
course.
well, the fourth question is how do you feel about being seen online? For example, when you use the camera or the visibility or the performance pressure?
Well, I think I take more care of my appearance being online than as if I were in a face-to-face conversation. Like, I worry a little bit more than coming to a place.
Okay, we have the five question. What classroom management challenge feel unique to online settings? And how do you usually respond to them? The challenges about the classroom management, for example, with your classmates.
Like what specific problems used to happen in your online classes?
Oh, well, the lack of participation, it was a very current problem as, well, you know, when you are in the classroom with a teacher, you just nod your head, but in online classes, it's like they cannot even say nothing. Like, yes, teacher, we can hear you, and it becomes a challenge to only say those 3 words, 4 words, and it's like a huge problem that anyone wants to respond.
Yes.
Okay, the sixth question is have you noticed any changes in student discipline, respect, or participation in online classes? Like if the students behave differently in online and face-to-face classes?
Yeah, of course. I have noticed some of them become like in face-to-face they are introvert, but in online they become extrovert. I am some of those ones who I feel more confident to say what I think behind the screen than say it in front of all of my classmates.
Okay, very good. The next one is how do technological limitations like poor internet or outdated devices shape your learning or teaching experience?
It affected a lot. During the pandemic, I was taking English courses outside the university, and I used to have a lot of tests and conversation tests. And owing to the lack of internet, or I don't know, that something went wrong, I got affected in my grades only because of that problem, and it was not my fault. Of course, it was unfair.
Okay, so it made your learning like more difficult.
Yeah.
Okay. The next one is when technical problems occur during an online session, how do they affect your focus and emotional state?
It affected me a lot. It was very current during that time that I had internet problems. that I couldn't manage to solve them by myself. It was a company problem, and it kind of stressed me or made me, or like I developed anxiousness. I felt anxious of I was so compromised with my knowledge or with the lesson, and then by some other problems I got affected, and it's like I developed anxiousness. I felt anxious.
Okay. The next one is, how do you keep online classes human and engaging despite physical distance?
By talking. Talking a lot, it always works. Like, it feels a little bit more human instead of just watching a screen with someone by itself talking.
Okay, an extra question is, how do you consider, which type of students you consider you were? For example, cognitive students, participative students, or quiet student in online classes?
Like, they do what? I couldn't get the question.
The type of students that you was.
Oh, the
in
kind of
online classes.
I was at that time, as I was forced to have my camera on, I was a very participative student because my teacher demanded me, not because I wanted. I just want to clarify that.
Okay.
Yeah, I was very participative.
So it's yes.
It's
The last one? Ah, no.
okay.
So